Let's get ready, say, go. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, turns today, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest night. Chala! Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. As the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should leave you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, for minute is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Spaghett and Friends Toy Show, episode 266. We are 3 episodes away from making it sexy. So,
Oh God, finally.
what's going on, peoples? It's your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects. It's Friday night, we're live. Talk some toys, talk some wrestling. We got some things to talk about. But how you gentlemen doing tonight?
Good.
Hi.
Now, last week, real quick, just to update, we were talking about that Joe Fix-It. I got my Joe Fix-It, showed up yesterday, and I am very happy with my purchase. Very nice figure, nice looking Hulk. I was over at Target today kind of contemplating if I wanted to pick up, I went to see if they had any gargoyle figures at the Target, but they didn't really have anything new of anything that I really needed. Like, they had the Skrull 2-pack, they had the Captain Marvel Doombot 2-pack, they had the Banner Grey Hulk 2-pack, and I'm like, I don't need that because I already have a Grey Hulk. and I really don't need a banner. Like I don't care for banner. But they really had nothing new there. Like just a lot of riffraff. I
Yeah.
contemplated buying the classic Black Widow just to
I
kind of.
picked that one up. She's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good, but I was just like, I already have a Black Widow to put on my Avengers team. She just happens to be in the white outfit and not the not the black one.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I want an actual Black Widow or does it even matter to me? And I sat there and thought about it for a minute. And at the end of it, it's like, it doesn't matter to me. Like I'll put her on display with the rest of the Avengers, whether she's in a white suit, a gray suit, or a black suit. Doesn't matter. Like I'm not like a diehard Black Widow fan to begin with, and I have one that represents her in the team. I can give a shit what color outfit she's wearing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah. I mean, like worst comes to worst, if it ever kind of bothers you enough, like it's not like that would be that would be a complicated repaint, you know?
Oh, repaint whatever. I'm pretty sure she's not even gonna be like one of those kind of hard to find figures
No.
because there's been so many. I remember when they were trying to give away the gray suit ones at Walmart because nobody was buying them. So like I said, it is what it is. I ended up not picking up anything because there was nothing I really needed at the time. The DC figures were looking really shitty.
Yeah.
Star Wars, The Rock, nah, shut up, not The Rock, not The Rock, not the. Oh shit! It's The Rock. It's The
People's
Rock,
champion.
the People's Champion on SmackDown. His show, the A Show. Wow. Fucking. See what happens when you get that TKO money now? The Rock come back like I got time to talk to you again.
Yeah.
I know the check's gonna clear. Oh damn, The Rock. They didn't even announce this. This is a surprise.
Yeah. See, this is why I say like do I shit on Raw and SmackDown every week and say it's boring? Yes. But do I watch it every week? Yes. For moments like this because sometimes you do never know what's gonna happen.
The Rock. When's the last time
Oh,
we saw The Rock on WWE programming?
did you hear he was kind of dropping some bombshells today?
Well, I got kind of distracted, man. The Rock's back.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's it's kind of one of those things like we don't see the Rock super often, so when the great one speaks, you listen.
Indeed. Finally.
I think it's gonna happen this year at WrestleMania, man. The Rock and Roman Reigns. I think it's gonna happen. As he was kind of
What up,
he
Mr.
was
V?
kind
The
of
Rock is back on SmackDown.
yeah. 'Cause did you kind of see his interview? Did you see his interview with Pat McAfee earlier today?
Nah, I didn't even know he was doing that with Pat McAfee. So,
So like he was kind of saying the only thing that stopped him from working Roman at last year's WrestleMania was creative. He's like they couldn't agree on where they couldn't come to terms on where the story was gonna go. Because he was basically saying like a lot of people think it's like I can't work matches because of my movie roles, and he was kind of like, no, he's like, it's not that, like I can do whatever I want. He's like he was just kind of saying like for me to come back and wrestle somebody, he's like the creative has to be right. And then Sure enough, here's the Rock. Wow.
Wow, The Rock.
Yeah, and Endeavor not wasting any time.
They like
Not wasting
fuck
any
CM Punk,
time.
fuck CM Punk. We got The Rock, son. I don't even know how to start the show. Okay, I guess we doing wrestling segment for a minute here because it's The Rock, son. It's The Rock. Gotta hear what The Rock has to say.
I mean, yeah. Again, like you kind of when the Rock speaks, the world listens.
Finally.
Austin Theory's gonna eat a people's elbow.
He gonna hit that rock
Already know.
bottom, son.
Yeah, he's gonna eat a rock bottom, no doubt about it. I mean, we are getting close to Mania season.
Uh-huh. He don't know. See, he don't know he on the Rock show. SmackDown.
Yeah, yeah.
He about to take your face off, son. Oh, somebody got a free jacket from the Rock in the front row.
It's tight. That person like just made their whole life. He's he's about to sell that for like $10,000 on eBay. Dang, Rock is in shape.
Yeah. Rock is out here. What's going on, Roderick? Yeah, the Rock is back, son. Some random shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See,
He kind of took it back now. I'm watching what the Rock's doing.
yeah. Rock
Was it?
derailed the show
Yeah,
5 minutes in.
Rock came through and derailed the whole stream, Roderick. And he's on the Rock Show SmackDown. Yo, come on, why y'all censoring it though? It's just come on, enough.
Hey, come on, just let it flow.
You're killing the vibe, fucking Fox. Look at this man. He still got him eating out the palm of his hand, man.
Yeah.
Chill, Rock. Don't bury Austin Theory too bad, son. Don't bury him too hard. Don't Billy Gunn him. Don't Billy Gunn him.
It's kind of like
I still think
still trying to recover. Still trying to recover from John Cena burying him at WrestleMania.
I still laugh about that shit he did with fucking Billy Gunn. He's like, Bob? Yeah, he just killed them. He just killed them. What's going on, Ian? Trunks, welcome to the show. Sorry, we gonna get the fake news in a minute, but The Rock showed up on SmackDown preemptively, unexpectedly. And I'm kind of locked in for a minute because, you know, it's The Rock.
It's a great one.
Uh-oh, he about to lay us the smackdown.
Yeah.
Oh, but Theory coming in hot. But nah, not with The Rock. Spinebuster. Oh, shit. You already know what's happening.
You already know.
The most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. He should have hit him with the rock bottom first, but I'll take a spinebuster, though.
Yeah.
Let him have his son. Yo, why is Rock so jacked, son? Even his forehead's got striations, son.
Yeah. It's like every time I see him, it's like he's more jacked. It's like he ate his former self, gained all his power.
He's like Majin Buu, son. He just be eating other people.
Yeah.
He gained their
like
powers. The Rock. Now Pat McAfee gonna hit him with the elbow. Now Pat McAfee gonna get a little taste. Now Pat McAfee gonna get a taste. Look at that. Goddamn Austin. Just start the show with The Rock. Man.
Austin Theory's career is never going to recover.
He's never financially going to recover from this.
From getting the people's elbow from Pat McAfee.
All right, well, I think that's and nothing else I got to say, man. And we got John Cena on the Grayson Waller effect. What?
Oh my God, The Rock and Cena on the same show?
In the same building? At the same time? Man. Next thing you gonna tell me the Undertaker's here.
I'm gonna say it like this, man. If this is a sign of things to come for the post McMahon WWE, then I'm happy to be along for the ride.
Except for Nia Jax coming back, though.
You know what though? To be fair, I heard that re-signing Nia Jax was Vince McMahon like personally like that was like the last thing he did was like re-sign Nia Jax.
Okay, well,
So
anyway, let's
hopefully, hopefully she very quickly gets released.
let's jump right into your number one source for news and information.
Oof.
Rock just laid the smackdown on Austin Theory, and now we about to lay the smackdown on some toys. Let's make a little noise because it's fake news. All right, and as always, man, I hope everybody make sure you check your spaghetti policies because you know what I'm saying. You gotta make sure it's up to code.
Trunks. You already know how it is. Nia Jax just stays fucking injuring people.
But we start things off. Hold on, let me move the chat over a little bit because it's kind of blocking the the Aquaman here from McFarlane, which I'm already like I looked at this and I was just like, yeah,
Hard pass. Hard
hard
pass.
pass, like dick hard pass, like
Yeah.
like like get out of here, bruh.
I don't.
I've already stated like I treat the DC stuff, the DCEU like the MCU. Like if you're not comic book based, I'm really not that interested. To be dead ass honest with you,
Uh,
I'm not
I mean,
interested.
I I collect some DCEU stuff, but it's just we've already got this version. We've already got this Aquaman so many times. I don't need to keep rebuying this same Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean the body itself is fine, but like I said, I don't need a Jason Momoa. Jade Cargill, Ian. Look here, man. Look here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I put no stock in it.
Yeah.
Put no stock.
Yeah, that's Trunks. That's what I'm saying. Like, how are you so bad that you can't even properly do a Samoan drop?
Yeah, that bonsai she did to Rhea looked fucking rough on Monday.
Yeah, like it's like she looked like she fucking hurt Rhea on the bonsai drop, and then she fucked up Raquel on the fucking Samoan drop. Like I don't think it's a thing where she's
whatever part of the Samoan dynasty she's a part of, that shit skipped her, son.
yeah like
In any type of athleticism, that shit skipped
the,
her.
the weird thing is it's not like she's bad. Like it's not like she's a bad wrestler. It's just she's just so sloppy. It's just like she's so sloppy and careless. Like it's not even like she's like it's not even like she looks like she's untrained. Like you can tell that she's been trained, but it just looks like she's so sloppy and
I think it's
careless
one of
that
those
she
things like
just
she rests on her laurels and thinks like she could just do it so effortlessly. But it's like, nah, you still got to have a little precision because if not, you're going to get someone hurt because clearly you do. It's like you do the
yeah.
moves, but then you go a little extra, and it's like you don't need to be doing all that extra.
Yeah.
You too big for all that. Like dial it back a bit. You should be able to sell it that you hitting somebody and you hurting them without actually hurting them.
Yeah, exactly.
But you not doing that. You sitting there hitting motherfuckers, but you hitting motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You clocking bitches out here. Like, come on. Pull it back. Pull it back. But she
I
just be out
want
there reckless and whatever she think is because she somehow thrown into this lineage that just gives her carte blanche to just be reckless with niggas and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like she's careless. Like she just like she doesn't care if she hurts people, it seems like. Because her moves are so sloppy.
You know, you out here thinking, oh well, my cousins is Roman Reigns and the Usos and the Rock. That you know, I'm in this lineage and all that I could just run around here and be reckless. And it's like you could be reckless, you end up like Teddy Hart. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah.
They don't care how good you are, who your legacy is, nigga. You reckless, you reckless.
Yeah.
Like for all we know, Vince hired you as a one last fuck you, cause probably knew nobody wanted her there in the first place.
It's almost, if you tell me that's what it is, it would be very hard for me to argue. Like if you tell me, if you're telling me Vince McMahon rehired Nia Jax as a troll to the audience, like I'm agreeing with you. Like I'm not gonna argue that because I could totally see that
Listen,
because I
Vince
don't.
McMahon, if anything, is a petty motherfucker. He's proven that
Yeah.
shit throughout the years. He could be petty.
I
So
don't see any upside in bringing Naya back. Like she's not a draw. She's not very good, and she hurts people. And she's an
like,
anti-vaxxer. So
look how much this motherfucker was like, I love Bret Hart. Bret Hart this, Bret Hart that. And Bret, after that, Bret screwed Bret. Fuck Bret.
yeah,
Fuck that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. Hulk Hogan, you're the greatest thing that's ever happened to the World Wrestling Federation. And then after, fuck Hulk Hogan. Fuck that old ass nigga. Fuck him. It's like, just that quickly. Like, the next day, come out and tell a motherfucker, like, fuck him. Fuck him.
hmm
CM Punk. I heard you getting married today. Well, by the way, you're fired. You're
yeah,
fired. Here's your paperwork.
yeah. And then it's like, not only did he kind of fire him on his wedding day, but look how quickly after he was fired, they were like burying him on TV. Yeah, Vince McMahon's we all know he stays petty. He be staying petty. So that's what I mean. If you're telling me he re-signed Nia Jax just to be just as one last like fuck you to the fans, I'm I'm not arguing
I don't
it.
even think it's a fuck you to the fans. It's a fuck you to the company, maybe. Like,
Yeah,
cause they, like, he already knows she a problem to work with,
yeah,
especially with other females in the back. So it's like, you know what, fuck you, fuck all y'all. Now y'all got to deal with her for a little bit until you got to let her ass go again and
mhm.
bring her back. And look at that. Damn near crushing Rhea fucking sternum, son. Like, she just sat on that bitch, son. That's that sloppy Mabel type bonsai drop, or when fucking Yoko didn't give a fuck about a jobber type bonsai. Like, you don't even put your feet on the ground.
Yeah,
You just hitting it with all ass. Like, come on. I don't even
yeah,
care if your ass lost a little weight. Yeah, she lost a little weight, but you still got all that ass, and you just gonna be sitting on a nigga? Like, chill.
yeah, for real.
Like, put your feet on the fucking ground and cushion that blow. Don't be sitting there doing that bullshit with the just laying flat on your ass, man. You too big for that. You trying to crush a motherfucking sternum?
Yeah, like I said, man, she just fuck like that's what I mean. Like she's just sloppy. Like
And then sit there
she has
and
no
then
regard.
sit on a bitch, start slapping her in the face, like pop, 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 talking the good shit. Like, yo, come on, out of yeah. Listen, if Rhea wasn't actually hurt or something, I'd have pushed that bitch off. What the fuck wrong with you, man?
Yeah,
Just come up on there and sit on me, or at least I know when we get in the back behind Gorilla, I'm fucking yapping the shit, Kenny
yeah.
Kane style. Pam, come in here with that. But anyway, Aquaman. What if you want a Jason Momoa? Like, the body itself is fine. It's maybe you might want to swap the a regular Aquaman head with this. I would say that's the benefit you might get out of this. Hell,
Mm.
the motherfucker ain't got two fucking fists, but I get it. One hand's holding the trident. He does have swimming hands, so I'll give them that, because that's what some shit he
Yeah.
would be doing. So I'll give him that. At least they gave him one fist, but you know, again, one's to hold the trident. So I'll give him that. Other than that.
Although they gave him swimming hands, but realistically, you're never gonna get that head into like a proper like swimming position.
Yeah, but look here. $25, fourth quarter of 2023. Now you got the same another Aquaman, but in the stealth suit, and I'm using quotations because it's like It's just an Aquaman in black. A black woman.
Yeah.
Black woman. I got the hiccups now. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's Black
I don't know.
Woman. It does nothing for me.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Even the card looks kind of lame. Aquaman does kind of look like Black Woman in the card. What the fuck's going on? Who's the artist over here? Black Woman.
Oh man, they're trying to be diverse like Namor. Come on.
Get your Black Woman in his black suit. Like, yo, that looks like Static Shock, son. The fuck? It's not Aquaman. It's Static. He's just a light-skinned brother, son. What the fuck they doing over here? I know a light-skinned brother when I see one. I know a light-skinned nigga when I see one, son. Alright? He ain't out here looking like AJ Styles. The nigga out here looking like Virgil and shit.
Put a shock to your system. Yeah.
Put a shock to your system.
That's bro. That was such a dope cartoon, son.
Hey, Static Shock was goated, son. That shit was good. Plus, I like the way they mixed in the animated series world into that shit, integrated it. So it's like cool. It's all the same thing. So when we got the Batman Beyond, yeah, we was all gravy, baby. When you get future Static.
Yeah. Like I remember that episode where he went to like I forget where he went. He went to like Africa or something, and there was like that other hero, like the Black Spider or whatever. And I remember where he's like talking to him at the end of the episode. He's talking about how great he is, and he's like, oh man, he's like I wish people at home like had like a strong like black superhero that they could be proud of. And then the guy was just like, they already do. That shit hit different, son. That was such a great show. There were so many like good moments in that show.
Whoa.
Where the guy was like doing drugs and it like fucked up his life, and Static had to kind of get him off the shit.
We got a little bit of a sleeper decent match going on here. AJ Styles, Finn Balor.
Yeah.
But I got distracted with Black Woman here. Well, if you're looking for Black Woman sets you back $25 fourth quarter 2023. Ooh, now this one's a kind of like if I was into Aquaman like that, I'd fuck with this. I would even probably fuck with this just to build like I would add this to a Legion of Doom. This is nice, actually.
Yeah, you could. I think this is the only good part of this wave, in the sense that this could very easily pass as just like a regular comic Black Manta.
Yeah. Like it's basic, but not too basic. But it's good for the character of like what I would picture him to be if I would I need to throw him in with my Legion of Doom.
Yeah, like McFarlane put out like a classic Aquaman, right?
Yeah, they got a regular one, but he's got side eye, but he's still, it is what it is.
Yeah, so like if you get this Black Manta and you pair him with that Aquaman, then you're good.
Yeah.
This easily the only good thing in this wave is that it could very easily pass as like a regular comic Black Manta.
I would have to do a little inventory to see what are my villains looking like from McFarlane, and if I even want to commit to a Legion of Doom. I'm thinking, what have I got? I got a Luthor. I have a Reverse Flash. I kind of have a Gorilla Grodd. But
Yeah.
it's from the what's
Justice?
Injustice one.
I mean,
I did see
again,
the other version at Target today. It's pretty huge, but I didn't really feel like fucking with it at the moment. I might go back tomorrow. Maybe if I change my mind, I don't know.
did we get a Black Adam?
A proper Black Adam?
Yeah.
There might be one floating around from McFarland. I know there's the who else am I thinking? Well, I got Bane. I got a proper Bane. I have trying to think what other villains do I have right now from McFarland.
Yeah, he hasn't dipped into the villain pool
Like I said, I have a
too
Joker.
much.
Oh, I got a Bizarro. So, that's always good. I know there's a Sinestro coming soon, but yeah.
Yeah, Sinestro dropping. See, I don't know. You might have
And then, like I
So
said, like throwing a Black Manta, and all I need is like a proper looking Brainiac or something.
I mean, he's got that Injustice Brainiac dropping that doesn't look too bad.
Well, I mean, see, with the Legion of Doom though, it's like you really can just add any villain to that. You just have to have like at least a core leader and like a Luther, which I do have.
Yeah, like I would say as long as you're hitting all the big ones, like if you get like a Luthor, somebody to go against Batman, if you get Sinestro, if you get Black
Well, like I
Manta,
said, I have a Joker.
so there you
I
go.
have a reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have a Bizarro. I would just need that Sinestro really to go kind of complement the Green Lanterns.
Cause the Legion of Doom is always kind of like supposed to like mirror the Justice League. So if you got an Aquaman, then yeah, you got a reason to get a Black Manta. Like if you have Reverse Flash, you have him mirroring Flash. And then yeah, once you get that Sinestro, so yeah, the Black Manta is probably the only really good thing in this wave, and the only reason it's good is because yeah, this doubles as just like you could definitely slot this in with your comic figures.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I might actually go on that. Like I said, I'll have to do some inventory because, like I said, I think I have a few more villains. I just can't remember which ones that I got from McFarland.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think like I said, everything is just bleeds into Batman. So it's like Batman, Batman.
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
Like the only other no, know what it is? The only other villains I have are Batman. It's that Batman Who Laughs team. Like that's the crux of like the like villains that I have are legit just Batman from
Yeah,
from the dark multiverse.
again, it's like his regular just like comic figures are still kind of like he's kind of getting a little better, but yeah, like he definitely should start pumping out some villains. Like he put that Catman out very recently, but I don't know if Catman is really associated with the Legion of Doom, but I mean I guess he's another one you could put in there if you grab the Catman.
Still waiting for like a proper dark side.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I said, it's something I have to really like think about because, like I said, McFarland. Like I said, I'm very very cherry picking him. Oh, we got another Pat McAfee rock segment.
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get this down the road.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it.
I don't think this is gonna be hard to come by.
All right, now we've got King John Cena.
Oh my.
I don't know who this guy is. He's from the Lost Kingdom movie. King Crawdox or Creighton or Cretan, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I will say this looks cool, but I have no attachment to this
Yeah, I mean, it looks
character.
cool.
Like this is one of those things where you could pick up like 3 or 4 and have them build like have them be like an army of like underwater like warriors or something. Have them fighting like Conan or
It kind of looks like if Swamp Thing
shit.
grew armor or something,
Yeah.
and not a fish person. Like, what is he supposed to? I don't know. I guess I'd have to watch Aquaman to get full context. Well, he's also $25, fourth quarter, 2023.
All right. From more from McFarlane, we have this. Again, I don't really know what this is. It's a sunken citadel pirate like an action figure.
It's
I don't know.
a,
It looks cool. Like
it's a fish man.
it looks like a cool like monster, but again, I haven't maybe like after I saw the movie, I would appreciate it more. But I haven't really seen the movie, so I sort of don't know. But again, like I said, it looks like it could be like a cool like fish monster. Have them fighting somebody else, you know. Have them fighting like Conan or fucking your Elden Ring guy or some shit. I don't know.
It's a cool looking little fish man, but like I said, it doesn't do anything for me.
Looks cool. I'm not gonna get it probably, but wow, the LWO is still a thing. Okay.
Well, you're a little bit ahead of me, so my boat's a smooth sail, but it's a slow sail.
I got you.
Oh, see, you jinxed me, my boat. It just capsized. Look at you. $42, fourth quarter of 2023 for the fish man. Ooh, Jada.
Yeah, this is cool. So if you got the Frankenberry and the Count Chocula, this is the next one in their like cereal mascots line. It's Booberry, and he glows in the dark.
Oh,
I don't know. I think he looks
he glows in
alright.
the dark. Cool. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I'm definitely getting the Chester Cheetah, but I haven't decided if I'm going in on these cereal ones yet. But I think Jimmy's getting these.
Are you getting the Blueberry, Jimmy?
Probably. I think already. I don't think this is new. I think Entertainment Earth had this already, so I pre-ordered him a little while ago.
Yeah, I think he was exclusive to Entertainment Earth for a while. Because then, yeah, like nobody else had him for quite some time, but I guess BBTS has got some now. It's better for me, man. I can't shop from Entertainment Earth.
Yeah.
Their shipping is just too much for me.
That's cool, glowing in the dark.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm fully going
Oh
in on these
shit!
yet, but
Bobby Lat, the new nation showing up.
oh, chip out a pop off.
Well,
Shit about to
25,
pop off.
$25, October of 2023.
Oh yeah, this is nice from Dungeons and Dragons. We had from the NECA Dungeons and Dragons. We have this dwarf guy. I don't know. He looks cool. I'm cherry picking this line. Uh,
I mean,
I'm
so far the
cherry
stuff they've
picking
been
this
doing
line.
for Dungeons and Dragons is pretty good, though.
Yeah, yeah. They've been putting out nice stuff for sure. So
I kind of dig this elf fucker here. He looks pretty decent.
yeah, he's cool. He looks cool. I like the accessories. Like, look at that axe. Like that looks like badass.
It does.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get this. I'm probably getting this.
We're gonna get what? They gonna fight the
This
Street Profits now? He seems like he comes
dwarf
with
guy.
a shit ton of weapons, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It feels like they knew he was gonna be smaller, so they kind of
Look, he got an axe. You got two different types of hammers,
they
sword,
compensate. Yeah,
mini hatchet, the big battle axe, and then a shield.
like they compensated for the size, by, like giving him a shit ton of accessories. Like even just for those weapons, like imagine like you could give those weapons to like other people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is nice. I'm probably gonna be in on this. This is pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm not. I can't even lie. That's like I don't have nothing to compliment this with, but it definitely looks good. $38, December of 2023.
All right. From Star Wars, the Vintage Collection, we
Yep.
have Obi-Wan and Kenobi. Oh, why suddenly I feel like I could go for a Happy Meal?
Come on now.
Yeah,
Why you be hating?
That's-
You be hating on the vintage, man.
yeah, like it's from the hit show Kenobi. You get Vader, you get Kenobi. It's cool 2-pack, I guess.
You get battle damaged Vader.
That's the money. That's the money right there. That battle damaged Vader helmet is really nice.
Oh, and it comes off.
Yeah, that's really nice. Like this is maybe, and I don't really follow the vintage collection. I don't collect the vintage collection, but this this to me probably the best Vader they've ever put out. So yeah, pretty cool.
This is definitely a nice little pickup for any vintage collector out there. So $41, December of 2023. Uh we got from the vintage collected. We got Chewbacca, Black Crescent from the Book of Boba. This is not bad right here for a vintage one. It looks pretty good. You can't sit there and call this a Happy Meal toy, man.
This nice, man. This puts the Black Series Black Chrysanthemum to shame.
It kind of does. I thought this was at first. I thought this was Black Series when I saw it.
And like when I say it puts like the Black Series one to shame, I don't even mean the old one. I mean like the new one. And like you get the knuckle dusters, you get multiple guns. Look at that box.
Yeah, they went all out for this one. I was wondering. I was like, wow,
Yeah,
like, well, I guess he's kind of a deluxe vintage or something. 'Cause
yeah, fucking. This is nice, man. I'm kind of. I got to admit, the jealousy is strong with this one.
yeah, I told you can't call this one a Happy Meal toy, bro.
No, cause yeah, like I said, comes with like tons of guns and accessories. This easily puts the Black Series one to shame.
Yeah, like I said, when I first saw it on here, I was like, oh, that's a nice black, and I was like, vintage.
Yeah,
I'm like, what are you
that
talking
face
about?
sculpt. Get that face sculpt.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's really good. Like it's just like wow. Like I mean, I thought it was Black Series. Look at that, Street Profits already beating up on the LWO jobbers.
Hmm.
Uh, $41, fourth quarter of 2023.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. So, again, from the vintage collection, we have a AT-AT Walker. I think this technically, the box is labeled like Mandalorian, but I don't know who that's supposed to be. I don't
It's just
recall who
like
that is.
a generic Raider
Okay, yeah.
because this is from that that episode where the Raiders had the Walker.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Right. Yeah,
That's
that's
why I
cool.
saw looked like the color scheme and everything because it was a bunch of Raiders were using it to run down villagers,
Okay. Yeah, this is cool.
and Mando and Cara Dune had to take it out.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, this looks nice.
$80, April of 2024.
Dang, $80.
Yeah, well, I mean, how
Toys
big
are
is?
ex- toys are toys are expensive.
Man, I wish I had the Bulky Skull music playing for this.
From Super 7, they dropped their next wave of Ultimates, which is weird to me because the last wave of Ultimates ended up being canceled. But we're getting Bulk. He comes with some good accessories. I like the two heads. One head has the hat.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. Cool, man. Yeah, I can't fuck with the Super 7 Bulk and Skull at all because they just be too big next to my Lightning collection. But very surprised that Super 7 beat Hasbro to the punch on this one.
Yeah, I would have
Very
thought.
surprised by
I'd have
that.
thought Lightning Collection would have been dropped some kind of Bulk and Skull already.
Especially for how hard Lightning Collection goes on MMPR.
Yeah.
But this is nice. I hope Lightning Collection puts out the figures of them, but when they're like Power Rangers. We'll see. Yeah, it looks good. I can't not for me because I don't do the Super 7, but I can't deny that it looks good. It looks nice.
I know there's like toy shops out there that do carry like Super 7 stuff, but I haven't found one yet. But it's like the prices on these. It's like I can't fuck with you, man. Like well, y'all don't make nothing under $50. I can't.
Yeah, the only things I buy from like Super 7 are like if it's something like I can't get from somebody else. You know what I mean? Like if it's something where like like Thundercats, like nobody else is making like Thundercats, but I don't know why you would collect like their unless you're just a fan of Super 7. I don't know why you'd be buying their Power Rangers line over Lightning Collection, but I mean
Yeah,
that's just me.
honestly, yeah. Especially
Or
the articulation doesn't look like the greatest on Super Seven figures.
yeah, it's not. Or like if you're collecting like GI Joe, like why would you be getting like the Super 7 Joes over the classified series unless you're just a fan of like Super 7 and you just kind of get Super 7 everything?
Yeah,
But yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're in often cases their prices and their scale. Like again, these are like a hard 7 inches, so there's no way you're fudging these with the Lightning Collection.
There's a lot of Super 7 shills out there. A lot of Super 7 shills. So 99% of people who are going to be buying these are probably buying them just because they're Super 7. Because I know people like that. And there since the beginning when they were just doing retro stuff. And now they just 100% everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I think these are for people that just only fuck with Super 7 because yeah, again, like if you're collecting one Power Rangers line, I don't know why it wouldn't be Lightning Collection. Um, yeah, again, it's like Jimmy said. I think it's just people that just fuck with Super 7 because these aren't cheap, man. Like $55. $55 is a lot for a bulk, you know.
If you asking me, Super 7
you
should
know
have
who
just
fuck?
stuck.
You know who fuck with Super Sevens? Fucking pro wrestlers because they got the money for that shit. You,
It's yeah, it's
you ever watch Ethan Page's toy hunt shit? They be in places where all they sell is Super Sevens in some of them
yeah.
shops. So it's like okay,
It's just like I don't know if you're paying $55 for like a Super 7, you might as well just buy like an import because these are like import quality prices, but not import quality figures. Like Jimmy, how much were those like 3-0 Rangers
$100.
each?
Yep.
So yeah, so I don't know, like $55 for a Super 7, or you just drop $100 for the 3-0. You drop the extra $45, but the quality will be like through the roof.
Listen, Super 7 should have just stuck with retro. I've been with them since like day one when I would go to like conventions and they had a little itty bitty booth and they sell only like retro style stuff. And it was cool back then because nobody else was doing it and the prices weren't that bad. And then once they started getting into the proper figure market, you just come to realize that the figures aren't up to par and the prices just go up every year, so why bother?
Yeah.
Unless it's a license that nobody else has.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, I'm excited for like I was excited for the Super 7 Godzilla line
Yeah.
because I'm like, cool. Like nobody else is really making Godzilla figures except for like Monster Arts, but Monster Arts is so expensive. But if I'm being honest with you, Jimmy, once Hiya Toys announced that they have the classic Godzilla license, that kind of sucked all the wind out of the Super 7 Godzilla figures.
No, I'm there with you. I didn't buy any of the Super 7 Godzilla stuff. I didn't even pre-order. And now that Hype and made their announcement, I'm not even gonna bother pre-ordering.
Yeah.
You
But yeah,
know?
I think that's where the appeal for like Super 7 would be is if they just made like picked up properties that nobody else is making, but when you're kind of doing Power Rangers, it's like, yeah, I'll get my Power Rangers from Hasbro. I don't really need to get them from Super 7.
Or Alice in Wonderland, I got those.
Yeah, like the Disney ones are good because again, nobody else is making Disney figures.
Yeah.
They should have stuck with that.
Bulk here is 55, May of 2024. And of course, what's a bulk without a skull?
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna buy one without the other.
I like the
So
skull though. This is a nice skull.
yeah,
And it really does suck that Hasbro hasn't gotten on that.
Is that a handle in the hot dog?
Yes.
Is that a hot? They couldn't just make a hand to hold the hot dog. That's a
is
hot
there?
dog, right? I'm not.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
But is there some significance to that? Like, is that from episode?
It must
Oh,
have
Is
maybe.
that
been.
Well,
is there
maybe.
some significance? I don't know. I think Hasbro should do like Bulk and Skull, but I think they should do them like 2 packs where
Yep.
you get Bulk as the civilian. And again, I want the Power Ranger version of Bulk and Skull, not just the civilian versions.
Hmm. Well, 55, May 2024. Now you get yourself a glow in the dark Green Ranger if you're into that glow in the dark type of thing.
Nope, I'm not. I don't think this looks good. I don't like glow in the dark figures that have no reason to glow in the dark.
I
I on the
mean, it's just I guess for them, it's just another reason to just pump out a Green Ranger that they probably already did, but now it glows in the dark because it's like, hey, you got a glow in the dark Green Ranger, but hey, you also get a Green Ranger. So
Yeah, yeah.
and they got all the accoutrements that come with it, so it's not like they're shortchanging you. He just now
Mm.
glows in the dark. I mean, if I was, like I said, if I was into Super 7 and if I was into their Power Rangers, I would get this Green Ranger if I didn't have the first version they put out. Because I can give a shit if it glows in the dark as long as it looks like a Green Ranger in the light. I'm okay.
Yeah. You're totally right about that, Trunks. At this point, your best bet is probably just drop the $30 and get the remastered Lightning Collection Rangers.
So yeah, I've never been particular about glow in the dark figures, but if they do, they do. I could give a shit. It's just kind of cool when you do turn off the light, but I care about what you look like in the light. So
I like glow in the dark if it makes sense for that character to glow in the dark, like Scare Glow, you know?
yeah,
Scare Glow, I like him glow in the dark because it makes sense for him to glow in the dark, but Green Ranger, it just kind of seems like, yeah, they're just kind of. This is just another way for them to pump out a Green Ranger, you know?
hmm
I like shit that glows in the dark, but I don't need a Green Ranger that does that.
Yeah,
you would
I
think
feel you.
would make more sense if you wanted the glow in the dark type theme. You'd make it the White Ranger,
Yeah,
but
that'll probably be. That'll be
maybe
next year.
maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But this motherfucker's a lot more than the usual 50. He is $65.
Yeah, because you paying for that glow in the dark technology.
Mm-hmm.
that
It's
that space age polymer alloy.
so we get to advance the future if you don't invest, you know? Like get your
Yeah.
shit get your shit together and give them their 65.
Look at get your shit together and
Like I
give
already
me
put
your
down a
monies.
pre-order. I put down a pre-order for 5 and I gave them a deposit even though they didn't ask for it because I care about innovation.
There you go.
You mean glow in the dark technology that's been around for like 30 years?
You know nothing about innovation, sir.
Listen, I am all about innovation, okay? I'm innovating right now.
No, you're not. You're smoking marijuana.
You don't know what I'm. No,
Oh my.
I'm not smoking marijuana. I'm eating a bag of pure
Nope.
milk chocolate
Uh,
raisins. So I'm eating
I like
candy and fruit at the same time. I'm innovating.
I like bugles. I like bugles.
Oh, I love bugles. Yeah. Damn, I haven't had those in years though.
Should make like a pizza flavor of bugles.
I think they do
Oh
actually.
my, oh my god.
All right,
I
enough
think
of
they
the
do.
derailment of bugles. We gotta keep going. We still got more figures.
Okay, it's a black and gold Megazord that doesn't scale anything.
Yeah, hard pass.
It only gives you 3 ranges.
Yeah.
It couldn't even give you all 5.
All right, 65 bucks, man, 2024.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. If you like, if you like stupid shit that glows in the dark, you're gonna love this dumb motherfucker. Because I'm getting this for sure.
See, that's why I said make a white ranger. Look what they did to Voltron. Look what they did to my boy.
He's got the glow in the dark technology as well.
He does.
It's stupid, but I'm probably gonna end up getting it for the Voltron collection.
As soon as I saw this, I already knew Jimmy was getting this.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I already knew.
That's my man. Like I listen, he can be white during the day and he can be glowing green during the night. I get a fucking multicolor changing Voltron.
Plus, he has to absorb all that light and sun so he can stay glowing at night.
Yeah.
You could also use it as a nightlight if you're scared of the
No,
dark.
nightlights scare me.
Voltron will keep you
I'm
safe,
worried.
though.
I'm worried a face is gonna appear in the light, and then we're gonna
I
keep.
wasn't I wasn't worried about that until now.
You sleep with a nightlight?
No.
Oh, you should. You should. Then you'll learn what fear is.
65, 65 bucks. First quarter of 2024.
Yeah, okay, I don't know, man.
It's Agent Venom from
I
Revolt Tech.
it's just like I don't know. I don't want to. I guess I don't want to see this design anymore. I'm just kind of
It's
Agent Venom. Agent Venom was cool for like a hot minute. I've kind of moved on, you know.
amazing Yamabuti. He's okay though. I don't. I don't really like the tentacles though on this guy.
They're too
I'm not a fan.
robotic.
That's what I was about to say. They look like Iron Spider legs, and they're supposed to look like tendrils, but everything else is fine. He looks good. It's tempting because I own the original Marvel Legends one, and it's not good at all, and they haven't made any good ones since.
Yeah, when they re-released it in the white one, they just used the same old mold, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I
trash.
got that one too. Actually, I think I got that one.
I was very disappointed. I was like, yo, this is trash.
Yeah.
Apparently, guns fire out of the tendrils. Okay. Just wait, like Mafex might do one, and that'll probably be great.
I'm just sort of good. Like I don't need to. I agree. Like I have the first Agent Venom, the Marvel Legends one, and it's not very good. But I'm sort of like I don't know. I don't feel like I need to buy another. I don't need to buy another Agent Venom at this point in my life. You know.
Mm-hmm.
$140
But
for this boy with a $14 deposit.
Jeez.
Second quarter of 2024. Mm-mm-mm. Transformers! I think this is a re-release.
Uh, Hades. I mean, this is the Prime Megatron, right?
Uh-huh.
But, I don't remember him having all that purple stuff in the show. I don't know. I haven't watched in like 10 years.
Well, it's some extra shit that you can build to put on him, but you don't. It doesn't stay on him, as you can see.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason, they're making you build your own fusion cannon because the rest is all in the model kit here.
I would prefer if they just re-release one that looks like it did in the cartoon and cut the
I
price.
mean, that's how it looks in the cartoon, except the paint finish is a little more chromed out.
That's what I mean.
Like all they did was kind of chrome them out. But why
Hmm.
do I have to build my own fusion cannon now?
I don't know why you have to include model kit stuff at all.
Really? 35, fourth quarter of 2023.
Oh, yeah. More premium finish from Takara. You get an Inferno and Air Razor now.
Again,
I
if you
wish.
missed the first ones or you like it more with a premium touch,
Again, I wish these looked like this the first time around in the store, but oh well,
yeah,
because these do look a lot better.
yeah, because they
Like a
actually did,
lot.
because they got a nice paint job on them. It's just not the basic matte plastic, you know? Like, yeah, that looks a hell of a lot better.
yeah.
He looks like
Especially that.
straight out of the cartoon on this one.
Yeah, that's a nice Inferno.
For the Queen. I
I'm
would say
not.
anybody that was in the Beast Wars or whoever was collecting, you might as well just turn around and get all these premium finishes because these shits look better than the American Hasbro.
Yeah,
I mean, if I knew they were like re-releasing all of them in this paint scheme, I wouldn't have bought them to begin with and just waited. But I'm already like not even knee deep. I'm full body in that line, so
yeah.
I got all of them. So
So they do it though. They made us buy the shitty ones first,
mm-hmm.
just to be like, oh, here's actually the better ones.
$70, May of 2024. From X Transbots, we've got Master X, MX Mini 01 Fuzz, which is their take on the Protectobots Streetwise.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah, very
Yeah, but I
nice.
think this is just like a computer composite, though. But he looks very flat, though. I mean, but he's clean, though.
He's very clean.
And if they're doing a combiner, I'm interested to see what their protector bots gonna look like.
These
See,
are masterpiece scale, so they'll scale with like Zeta combiners, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep my eye out.
I'm interested on a defensor and a masterpiece scale.
Same.
Like I said, I don't know what's Zeta's been doing, man. They need to. I hope they're working on some other combiners.
How's that alt mode look though?
It doesn't show you one.
Oh,
It's just the robot mode is showing off.
okay.
Now the price over here is kind of questionable, but you know, $40.
Oh, then that's not masterpiece scale, right? That's a mini.
Oh yeah, that is a mini.
3 point something inch. Fuck yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
This a baby combiner?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, from Toy Easy, we got this frigate figure. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a robot that transforms into something, and it looks like a battleship maybe. We saw one before that was like a battleship, and it was like a real big one, and then we saw that one that was like Gustav's cannon.
Yeah.
These are just some generic transformers that are not transformers.
These are Bayformer style, only did well.
You know what? I would allow it. If you
Yeah.
if you made a movie about generic robots and these were these generic robots, like you know what? They're not bad. They're transformers, but they're not transformers. I want to see what's the alt mode look like.
Yeah.
Because clearly it's a battleship.
Uh-huh.
But he's got kind
It's
of a
got like uh,
Gundam with an Optimus face going on a little bit.
just about to say, yeah.
It's cool.
Reminds me of the train bottom.
A little bit. Ooh,
Oh, that's nice.
that's pretty clean.
Mm.
Ooh, that's actually really nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a very clean alt mode.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I like the helicopter landing pad at the back.
Yeah, it's like a little battleship,
Mhm.
but it's a transformer. Well, Battleship Transformer Man sets you back $135 with a $13.50 deposit.
Hmm.
First quarter of 2024.
Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to look at. I've been keeping my eye out on these X Transbots Constructicons.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with this as well.
Yeah, I've been in the market. I say this every time we talk about Constructicons. I've been in the market for a large, properly masterpiece scaled Devastator, and I think they might be able to do it. So
I
one
mean,
piece
the
at a
ones
time.
they showed off look good, but I need to see more. And like I said, I feel these are just 3D digital rendered. I don't think these are like actual physical figures. But I like what
No,
I
no,
see. But I like what I'm seeing though.
I just want a 3D render of the Devastator already. I want to look. I want to see how good he would look.
Yeah, that would be nice as well. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a nice lawn haul, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking great.
What are they calling them? Big load? A big load. Big load.
It's like Megatron goes, Constructicons, form Devastator. Wait, we're missing a member. Who are we missing? Big Load.
Big load.
Where's Big Load?
Oh, now I want big load. Now I want him just because he's big load.
Yeah.
I think we have to read long haul. Like, listen, it's not your name no more. It's big load.
Yeah, Lawn Hall's gone.
Long haul is gone for forever. You are known as big load. Big load. Big loadicon. But yeah. Now yeah, this is a proper price. $135, 15.50 deposit, January of 2024. So we got till the new year to save up.
Save
Yeah.
up that big load.
Save up that big load. Save up that big. Stop talking,
All
man.
right, all right.
Higher.
From Hyatt Toys, we have Rambo from Rambo 3. I don't know, man. They've been putting up a lot of like Rambos for pre-order, but they haven't actually released one yet. I wonder if maybe they should kind of take a step back and actually put something out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But this looks cool. I guess I don't know. I guess they're going the full. I guess they're going the full gambit for like the Rambo. So you know, whichever is your favorite movie. Like if you like the third one, you can get Rambo from that. If you like the first one, you can get him from that. If you like the second one, you can get him from that.
I uh I didn't open them yet, but I got my 3-0 First Blood Rambo in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, nice. I didn't get mine yet. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm not as big a fan of this one as the other ones.
I think most people are probably gonna be getting the one from the first movie. So,
Yeah, like I think
you know,
I think the first or the second, that's kind of the when you think of Rambo, like that's kind of who you think of.
yeah. Although if they do one from John Rambo, that would be
John
Yeah,
different.
Rambo.
I may want to get that one.
get that one for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, looks good. Soft goods are okay. You know, decent amount of accessories. He's got a bow, arrows, the quiver. None of this shit, McFarlane. You need to start really taking notes, my man.
Hmm.
And they're painted.
And they're painted.
Yeah.
Well, John
Like his
Rambo will set you back $90 second quarter of 2024.
Whoa, from I don't know who makes this, but
Sentinel.
oh, Sentinel.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's X Force Deadpool. I don't like the way he looks.
Very Iron Man-y.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
don't like the way he looks. Yeah,
I mean, it
he
probably
just
would have
looks
just looked
too
better if it was just in his regular Deadpool colors.
just looks he just looks too mechanical. I don't know. I don't know.
I've never gone in on any of these like robot style characters, like turned robot. I mean,
Yeah.
He just looks like a
Uh,
generic NPC ninja.
Yeah.
he's probably got die cast in him. Sentinel usually does that, so if you like that, you know. But I don't need an Iron Man Deadpool. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, Iron Man, Deadpool here, X Force. Set you back a hundo, fourth quarter of 2023.
Ooh, this is kind of cool. So we're getting a Batra. Uh, it says it says middle size series. That makes me think that it's small.
Says
The price
16
is
inches.
oh. Like, I wonder like is the wingspan 16 inches?
I don't know, but it is a model kit, so you're gonna have to put it together yourself.
Okay.
So what you mean is I send it to Matt's house and wait?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
You do wait. If Gojira's here, I don't know. Would he go in on the model kit? Is he gonna send it over to Matt to get it put together?
Listen, whatever keeps Matt busy. He likes building model kits.
Everybody, send them your model kit. We'll put the address down below in the description.
Yeah.
Send your model cars.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a size. There you go. That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
I mean,
I will wait.
look how Billie Eilish is holding it. See, so she loves it.
Hold up.
Makes me want it even more now.
See, this is why you gotta. This is why friendos you always gotta look at the fine print, because this model is in fact a model kit that does also not come painted. So
Are you
not only do you
serious?
gotta, yes,
How's anybody gonna paint this?
so
No,
not
nah, no way, no way.
yeah. So not
Where
only
does
do
it
you
say
have to
that?
scroll down,
Who the fuck is gonna paint this?
scroll down to where it says product features.
Does not come paint.
What? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
So not only do you gotta put this together yourself, but you gotta paint it yourself.
Dude, like,
No. Yo.
man, you
No.
really gotta be like, dude,
Yeah,
you gotta be like the creature designer for the movie to make this look even remotely good.
No. What is
yeah,
this? That's atrocious.
I'm waiting for Haya.
same. I don't know how I don't know how like a average person is
Yeah,
gonna
no
kind of
average
paint that
person is
wing
painting
pattern.
it like this. No, this is false advertisement. I'm suing, son. No,
You said Billie Eilish was holding
no.
him, right?
And then
Isn't that a
you want me to give you $120? No, sorry, I'm not that
Yeah.
guy. I don't paint. I don't do gunpla. No.
I'm gonna send it to Matt's house anyway, see what he can do for me.
Yeah, that shit.
Alright.
Here's some here's some Dollar Tree paint. Do what you can.
Yeah, dang, a buck 20, and you gotta put it together, and you gotta paint it.
I mean, I guess it's good for people who do that, but
Hi, from XO6, we got a Star Trek Picard Admiral Jean-Luc Picard 1/6 scale.
It's not even in the outfit.
Nah, this is from
Fuck
that.
is this?
This is the new show, though, that Paramount Plus Picard. So you get an old ass Patrick Stewart.
He was old ass when he was in the show.
Nah,
um,
he was still kind of spry back then.
All right.
He just had bad hair loss. That's all.
is this Professor X from X-Men Origins? Is that what this is?
If you
Can I
want him,
use it for it?
if you want him to be,
Just need to remove that stupid little thing on his jacket.
the
Oh,
Borg. Well, if you want Jean Luc set you back $190 with a $19 deposit, December of 2023. Let's see what we got next. Oh,
Well, this nice. I like me some Devil May Cry. And I like Trish, but really do the 1/6 scale.
but
It was like,
she's got booba.
yeah, that's what's making this hard for me.
she's got booba and guns.
Also, I don't know, I'm not crazy about that face sculpt.
The real hair one's not doing it for me.
Nope, not at
Yikes.
all.
But the other
Yikes.
head sculpt, I'll rock
This
with.
one's good. Yeah, that
You
one's
don't
good.
like the Barbie version?
Nah.
Uh,
It's not complimenting the rest of the figure, but this head sculpt does. This one, no.
Yeah.
The real hair's not doing it. Honestly, it's not pulling it off.
but look at those silicone boobas. Come on. She's waiting for you.
I'm still distracted by the dead eyes.
Who makes this?
Don't worry about what's in the eyes.
Who makes this? Azimuth Toys.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they've been around for a while. They do a lot of like video game 6 scale stuff.
I like her guns. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Pizza? What is she, a Ninja Turtle?
That's dope.
Oh, it's two different head sculpts from two different games. Okay. Well, the one from 5 is looking rough. I'm gonna have to go. I would go back to 4. Go back to 4. All right, well, Trish is gonna set you back $1.95 with a 1950 deposit, fourth quarter of 2023.
Yeah, Pure Arts. They're doing. I don't know who the character is. It's from Starfield, but it's a 6 scale
It's
robot guy.
Vasco. He's your like robot that follows you around and he can hold stuff for you.
Oh, he's a companion.
Uh-huh. He's one of your
Oh,
crewmates.
okay.
He's one of your crewmates on your ship.
Oh, well, there you go.
Have you guys played that yet?
I just started.
I haven't. I have it downloaded though.
I just started playing.
It's on Game Pass, right?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about downloading it.
You should. It's Game Pass. Put it like this: if you like Skyrim and Fallout, this is basically what it is.
Okay.
Just in space, you get to fly ships. You get to have a couple dog fights. You can shoot guns. You can do melee and all other kind of shit like pick locks and stuff. Same stuff you would do in like Skyrim or Fallout, or basically
like
a Bethesda game.
yeah, it's like No Man's Sky, only it doesn't suck. From
Yeah,
what
it's
I
pretty
heard.
decent. It's decent. I'm enjoying it. I'm taking my time with it, just kind of just fucking around and doing the odd missions and doing the main mission and stuff like that. Motherfuckers put me in jail and shit. I had to like, man, that shit was fucked up, bro. I don't want to talk about it.
It's like you were killing innocent civilians.
Not even. I was trying to do an objective, but I guess I was really supposed to have to wait till these people left. Because it was like, oh, I need you to go get into this person's computer and delete some files so we can get to the next step. And he was like, wait till she go on her drink break with the rest of the girls. And I'm sitting there being a dummy, like thinking, oh, she got up for a minute. Let me go run up in there. And then next thing you know, they like, security this. And as soon as you walk out the door, here they come to lock your ass up.
Criminal.
That's all right. I had to reload because I was like, this is not how I was trying to do it. So before I did that, I shot my way out. But nah, I got bodied.
Fucking criminal.
You're a criminal.
Not a criminal.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
man.
So Vasco helps you with stuff. He'll hold some of the things you carry, just like you would do in Skyrim. If you got a companion, it's like, here, hold some of this shit for me.
You mean my wife Lydia?
Whoever. Listen, you could romance people in this game.
Yeah.
So,
but can you romance this?
like, you could talk to people and try to persuade them to do shit and stuff like that. Like I said, it's just like Skyrim. Like, you could pick locks. You know what I'm saying? You could customize your gear, your ship, your weapons, all that stuff.
I grew up playing all the Fallout, so I think I'll enjoy it.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm fucking with it. Like I said, I'm messing around with it. Like I said, it's on Game Pass, so it's not like you going and you losing any money if you got Game Pass already.
The problem is every time I go on to Xbox and I try to download something else, I just end up playing Texas Chainsaw. I'm like, do I want to play a new game or do I just want to play this? Oh, I guess I'll
Well,
just play
this
this.
bad boy right here is gonna be $370 with a $37 deposit. Third quarter of 2024.
What? Oh, oh,
Uh,
oh, okay. I got a rant. I got a rant about that. The figure looks fine. The body, Sabine. But what the fuck is that head sculpt? Where you charging me $300, and yeah, it looks like her, but it has zero skin complexion.
Does she come with a helmet? Yes, good. So you can just keep the helmet on. That's all.
Yeah, you can keep the helmet on. It's like I don't know what's with Hot Toys recently and their sculptors and painters. It's like every figure, it's either really fucking amazing or we didn't have time to finish painting it. Here you go.
yeah,
Yes.
I think you keep the helmet on. I think that's the answer here.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
the
keep the
move. Just
helmet
keep
on.
the helmet on. She's a Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Treat her like a Mando. Put the helmet on and
yeah.
put one gun in one hand and a lightsaber in another hand, and then boom, call it a day.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way. Yes, yes, fucking yes, Matt. This is the way. uh, now put your helmet on, girl. Cover up that face. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Right there. There you go. Cover up that face. Nobody needs to see you.
I don't like her with a lightsaber. She gotta get rid of that. No. But I don't know. If you like the new show, you're probably gonna get this. So
I don't know, man. I
these
don't know.
these discount rebels, if you want them, yeah,
Discount Rebels. We'll
because
talk
that's what
about
they are.
Ahsoka later. I mean, it's okay. Like I said, it's a decent figure when you put the helmet on.
Yeah, I agree. It's
You add it to your Mandalorian collection. Just don't take the helmet off. Uh, 285 with a 2850 deposit, December of 2024.
Uh,
this is weird.
I don't know, man. This is ugly.
Yeah, this one was kind of. I'm like,
So,
what is
so
this?
this like it's like it's like if you asked like if you described like Chucky like a visually impaired person and then you asked and then they drew it from like just you describing it. This is kind of what it looks like.
to to a visually impaired person.
Yeah, like somebody that's never seen like Chucky before, and they don't know, so they've never seen it, and then you're just like, okay, well, he's like an evil doll, and he's got red hair, and he wears like overalls.
I got it. Don't worry.
It's like if Chucky was in the Gorillas. I mean, it's a decent figure, but it's not a
Yeah,
Chucky.
it is.
I don't. I I
I
I don't
ain't
know.
happy.
Like
Feeling
who?
glad I got
Like no
sunshine
offense, to people
in a
that
bag
actually
I'm
want
useless, but not for long. The future is coming
it.
on. Look at
Oh,
that.
don't leave that in my head. Don't leave that in my head.
I ain't happy.
Dude,
Feeling
I
glad I got sunshine
used
in
to
a
listen to that all
bag I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, is coming on. Yeah, now it's in your head. You're welcome.
It's
the
a
time. God
dope
damn it. I
song.
used I
It
It's a
used to
is a
dope
dope
listen
song.
to
song.
it all the time. Now it's fucking back in my head. You son of a bitch.
Well, Gorillas style Chucky here is gonna set you back $400.
It's a six scale, right?
I ain't happy. I ain't feeling glad. Got darkness in a bag. This is useless. Not for long. My money is going gone. Ain't happy. I'm feeling sad. I got darkness. And a bag is useless. But not for long, my money. It's going gone. It's going gone. With a $40 deposit. First quarter of 2024.
Gojira says this looks like Ziggy Stardust. Grimace did the fusion dance. And then PlayStation 9 says looks like Chucky's coming to Alomir to learn evil magic.
Probably is. Ooh, from Flame Toys, we've got a shattered glass version of Megatron from the IDW. This is the IDW Megatron here when he was like a stealth bomber.
Pretty nice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
pretty
remember that.
nice.
Shattered glass Megatron. So he's a good guy here.
I like this version of Megatron. I love the stealth bomber alt mode.
It was a decent like changing of his look since can't do the gun thing no more. And like it's other than like, oh, he's a tank. It's like, oh, let's do something different.
I'm just sitting here patiently waiting for them to re-release the Drift kit.
You're gonna be waiting forever.
Wait, is this a model kit?
Nah, this is one of. Is it? I don't think it is. Nah, it's just a regular figure. It's just the Flame Toys.
Why, you don't think they're gonna re-release Drift?
I don't know. These high the Flame Toys stuff is like that high end shit. It's like it's here where it's here. You find it where you can get it. I don't see them re-releasing it too often because they pretty pricey.
Need a good like Drift.
I wish he could transform.
I want to buy the movie one.
The movie Drift?
Yeah, I need a good like Drift.
Wasn't he a triple changer in the movies?
Who knows?
Yo, Bailey, stay losing.
Like,
She
like
stays loose.
I think he was a Bugatti and like a helicopter.
Show here just doing that JOB for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ran out of here by Shotzi. What is this? $480 with a $48 deposit. Fourth quarter of 2023 for
the SmackDown's women's division right now looks like Toy Story when they go in Sid's room.
One Piece.
Ew.
That's what it looks like. They all look like weirdos.
We got a One Piece log collection, Monkey D. Luffy 1/4 scale statue.
This is a nice statue.
Feet are firmly on the ground. I like that.
Yeah.
He looks sturdy.
Yeah.
Monkey D. Luffy.
I like Luffy.
You still watching that Netflix thing of One Piece?
I never watched the Netflix one.
Oh, I thought you were watching it.
No, I'm watching the anime though.
Oh, okay.
I'm on. I think I'm on like episode like 468.
That's what's up.
I'm almost at the time skip. That looks cool. I was gonna get a.
What do you mean your other message? What happened? We don't delete no messages around here.
The Chucky one. I still see it. I still see it. Well, that looks cool. Again, like this is probably what I would want from a statue. Like it
Why is
looks like sturdy.
Batista doing a commercial for Mortal Kombat?
I mean, shit. I guess he ain't got nothing else to do.
He's like, I gotta get paid.
Gotta get that cheddar. He ain't Drax no more. So
Yeah, he's gonna be struggling for work now.
No, he's not.
he's not.
He's not?
No, it's called WWE.
Okay.
Think he's got like one. You think he's got like one more run in him?
He got one more run and then he can Hall of Fame it, and they'll do it
Yeah.
just because it's Batista.
Agreed. What about him making a run in AEW?
Nah, I don't even think. What would be the point? Go to what you know. Get the easy payday, and then get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, agreed.
Plus, let's be real. It's pretty much been established. Like AEW's running like a bunch of amateurs.
Yeah.
They run like a bunch of amateurs. Just because you got money does. I say this once, I'll say it again. Just because you have money doesn't automatically make you classy or sophisticated. Just means you have money to spend on frivolous shit.
I don't have money and I'm not classy and sophisticated.
No, but it's like people assume that because AEW's got the con money that somehow they classy, and it's like, yeah, nah, y'all still over here doing all this Bush League shit. You're over here acting like actual high schoolers.
I don't know. Is it just me or is this graphic? They're showing advertising Asuka versus Io Sky next week. Io Sky does not look very flattering in that graphic. Is it just me?
I mean, it looks fine.
I think her face looks weird.
Mm.
I don't know. But yeah, I agree.
All right, well, the Luffy here, you see the price, you see the down payment. It's not for you broke boys. Overly priced Harley Quinn.
The fuck?
This is a Dark Knight Metal Museum Masterline Harley Who Laughed Deluxe 1/3 scale statue with bonus.
Looks like a BDSM Harley Quinn.
It pretty much is a BDSM. But
I'm
look
into
look,
it.
you get the bonus.
Oh my god.
I'm aroused but also frightened.
They got a regular head sculpt if you're not into that kinky shit.
Okay.
I want the bonus head sculpt.
Well, with this one you get all that and the bonus.
Yeah.
Where in your house is this going, Matt? I gotta know. Because you must be running out of space with all these sexy statues.
I want this. I want this to be like right near my front door. Like when people come in my crib, I want this to be like the first thing they see, like at eye level.
So they'll
Eye
know
level.
that they'll know all your kinks right away. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
they're
Like
like, this man is sick.
like let's just get it all out there right off the jump.
He has problems. He's not well.
He's
He's a
not
bit
well.
of a
I
deviant.
I came here to audit you. Now I'm just concerned.
Yeah.
You know.
Like when my mail person knocks on the door, then I open the door to get my package. I want this to be the first thing that they see.
So she comes with a bat, a mallet, and like a hatchet. So she's got a variety of weapons, and then all these
Look at that
crazy head sculpts.
that amazing Yamabuti, man. Ooh.
Yamabuti. It's a lot of positivity going on there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what? I'll get this.
You gonna get 3 of them?
I'm gonna get 3 of them. One is gonna be the bonus for Matt
Yeah,
for his mailman,
yeah,
and 2 will be for me. I don't think you want one, Smith.
Nah, I take.
Okay,
You gotta give me
fine.
one. I want one too.
Okay,
yeah.
fine.
With
Fine. Be greedy.
bonus.
With no, only
So
Matt's getting
no,
a bonus.
I need the bonus for Toad because he be out here wilding. I gotta scare him straight. So
Man,
I
I'm
need
gonna
a
lose a fucking
bonus.
fortune this year.
Gotta
Why am I
scare
losing
him
this time?
straight with all the
This little family is
positivity
expensive. This little family of ours is expensive.
and not expensive. Money shmoney.
Yeah.
Just say you just go get government assistance.
Just put it on the expense account.
Hmm.
On the expense account.
Yeah, just expense it.
Yeah, just put it on credit. That's all. Everybody knows the American dream is to go into copious amounts of debt. Come on, don't you want to live the dream?
I'm already living the dream.
Oh baby, I stay living that dream.
That was the cherry on top.
This looks like it would hurt.
Oh, Grayson Waller over
Yeah.
here trying to talk some Schmidak to Cena.
Yeah, if you bump into this, you don't even have to worry about breaking it. You're the one who's gonna get. You're the one who's gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's like that blade's going right through your fucking abdomen.
Yep.
Blades.
Since coming to SmackDown, he's done more Grayson Waller effects than he's had actual matches.
Really has. Is he injured or something? What's going on here?
No, he's not injured. Like he's had like what, like 2 matches? 3 matches? I guess his talking is like where his strength is, but
Is it though?
I don't know, but it must be according to them because it's all he seems to ever do. Like remember he had that match against Edge? Edge like gave him the rub. Do
Yeah.
you think they would try to like capitalize on that by maybe putting like a championship on him or something?
Here's all the accessories she comes with.
There's a lot going on with this figure,
Mm-hmm.
and it's making me aroused, so I'm gonna get one.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta get
Mm.
one. Here you go. Here's the price. Here's what you're spending here. Now for the look at that down payment,
Oh,
son.
dang.
500
But look,
bucks.
you got till March of 2025, so you can save up.
But what about the HasLab Unicron I want?
You gotta get you save up for the big load.
Oh fuck, big load.
Gotta have the big load.
I needed 2 big loads too. That came out wrong.
Or did it come out just right?
I don't know anymore. Let's move on. I'm scared.
But it's the big
I'm
load,
scared of what.
and I think that
I'm
was it.
scared
Yeah.
of what.
Well, that'll do it for
Oh,
fig news. Yeah. We're
Did either of you guys back Giant Man yet?
nah.
no. I will eventually though.
Actually, let's see where he's at. You know.
Yeah. Giant Man. I'm thinking, cause I know I'm going in on the Giant Man now. Now I'm having second thoughts because I wanna originally I wanted to put him with my Toy Biz
Oh,
Avengers,
we got some new GI Joe shit. A lot of Python Patrol.
Ah. So
but now I'm considering to just backtrack a couple figures and get the new classic Avengers. I don't know.
it's just more like repaints that don't need to be repaints.
We're not even at the halfway mark.
Oh, he's climbing slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like probably need to probably need to reveal like a better tier because I feel like people were talking about this for like a minute, and now it's just been like crickets. Like now I'm not seeing anybody post about Giant Man. I'm not seeing anyone talk about Giant Man.
Do you think he'll make it?
I think he'll make it. I think he'll make it, but
Because he only made 2,000 more backers in the last week.
yeah, but I think it's just kind of I think it's just because it's kind of like stagnant, you know. Like there nobody's really talking about him anymore. Like usually with HasLabs, you'll see people posting on Facebook like, oh, like we're up to here, or oh, we're up to here.
Hmm.
Nobody, it's like people were talking about him for that first week, and then it just kind of like dropped off. Like now nobody's talking about Giant Man. Like it seems like there was hype for it, and then the hype just instantly died out.
He just needs better tiers. Like I like first thing
Yeah.
I said about this figure is that I'm the tiers like I I would be fine if they're not even included because I don't really care about any of them. They're cool, but it's not really enough to bump this guy up.
Like the two heads should be like merged into one tier, and then I think for the second tier, I think they should just drop like a updated like wasp to go with this giant man.
See, those figures look good. That's what I've been thinking. Maybe I should just backtrack and get those classic Avengers to go with this instead of putting them with Toy Biz. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do that because I already saw the Black Widow and the Ant-Man at the store.
Yeah, you
And
could probably still get most of these fairly
yeah,
easily.
I see the Hawkeye all the time.
Yeah. Like I said, I kind of I did back him. I already backed him. I think he will make it, but I think it's just gonna be like a bit of a crawl.
Yeah, I mean
I
he's got
think
like
like
over a month, right?
yeah, like yeah, still got over a month, still lots of time. But yeah, I think they need to combine the two heads into one tier, and then like just like look at this picture and just think if there was like a classic like wasp.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah, so I
I
think
would I
that's
would
what
have feel like they would have to add her as a tier to this figure. It would just make sense.
that's what
Yeah,
I mean. Yeah, like just combine the heads into one tier, and then be like, okay, tier two, we're giving you guys a nice classic wasp,
Hold on, I gotta get on a boat.
like a nice classic wasp, kind of pair with this giant man. I think that would I think that would bit it up.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, he's crawling. He's crawling. I still think he'll make it though.
Had to jump on a boat for a minute because I'm not a criminal. Not like candy corn over here. All right, moving on. We're gonna talk a little bit about Ahsoka because Ahsoka actually was interesting to watch last night. Oh well, this week
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fan service.
a lot of fan service, like out the ass service, you might as well call it.
I mean, Clone Wars fans are eating fucking feasts.
Bro,
tonight.
they was cooming all over the place. They was cooming. All that all that fan. Listen, and you know what? I was cool with it. I enjoyed it. It was nice to see like Clone Wars shit in live action. I'd be lying if I said like, oh man, that wasn't cool to see like Commander Rex and to see a young Ahsoka. Cause we've never seen a live action young Ahsoka.
Apparently, it was the same girl that played young Gamora in
Yeah, it
Infinity
was.
War.
It was. I mean, we never seen a live action Clone Wars Anakin.
I don't know if you guys agree, but do you think the young actress who played Ahsoka was more of an Ahsoka than Rosario Dawson?
1,000 times.
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
good. She did good.
yeah. That seemed more authentic to me.
It was too bad. Like, I mean, like, damn, man. I can see why they put that in theaters because they definitely put some budget into that. The de-aging of Hayden Christensen was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean
It's just that,
it was better than Kenobi's. So
yeah. I don't feel like just don't feel like Rosario Dawson
whoops.
does a good job playing Ahsoka.
No, because she's
To
just playing Rosario Dawson.
exactly. Like she's just Space Rosario.
Space Rosario.
Yeah. Space Zario, if you will.
All
So
right, so Rampage, we got the Lucha Bros and the Hardy Brothers taking on Lethal, Jarrett, and Butcher and the Blade.
It's a stacked 8-man tag right out the gate.
What do I think of the Space Whales, Ian? I mean, they're part of Star Wars canon, so it's like, it is what it is. And Ahsoka has been known to like communicate with animals, so
Yeah, the
it,
Space Whales
it
were,
makes
were they
sense.
were in Rebels, were they not?
They were. And they're the only creatures that are known that they can go that far into hyperspace. I mean, again, we've been talking about Ahsoka now since it started. And we've been sitting here saying that the show's kind of boring. Nothing's really happening. Finally, something actually happened. But
It's
here's
just
the thing: don't get blinded by the fan service, and remember, there's only like 3 episodes left, and you still ain't got Admiral Thrawn.
see that's my biggest problem, and it's not like, okay, like if you didn't go out of your way to promote Thrawn in the trailer, if you didn't go out of your way to kind of hype that he was gonna be in this show, it would be like a different story. But it's just like three episodes left, and every episode I watch, and Thrawn is not in it. It just makes me sad.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, the whole Anakin episode was good and all, but as far as like the show and the narrative, nothing. This is like I said, we had to get to episode 5 for something interesting to really happen.
Yeah.
That to me that doesn't seem like a good look.
Exactly.
But
It's just
for what
kind of.
it's
It's
like
just
I
kind
said,
of.
for what it's worth, does it make up for the series? No. Was it entertaining to watch and was it fun to see? Yes.
Yeah, like it was nice. Like it was nice to go back to the siege of Mandalore, and you even see Ahsoka taking out one of the Mandalorians. So that's
Yeah,
pretty
it was
cool.
one of the Death Watch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, know what I
Call them
appreciate?
call them Mall DeLoreans.
Um, well, the fact that Anakin changed outfits. Like he had the Clone Wars outfit with the short hair Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
When she first meets him, it's kind of like Anakin, but then when she gets to the Siege of Mandalore, if you know your timeline, by that time he was already over there in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah,
So when he
yeah,
approaches her in the Siege of Mandalore thing, he's dressed like that Vader. He's already Vader at that point. That's why he's dressed that way. So that when he finally like confronted her again to fight, and he turned around and he's like he had to look at the dark side because yeah, at that point when you were doing the Siege of Mandalore, he was already Vader. So like I said, it was decent. It was cool.
yeah. Um,
I know a
I
lot of
will
people were
say,
probably expecting to see like Darth Vader, but I'm kind of glad that we didn't really. Like they gave you little flashes, but I'm kind of glad that we didn't get Vader because he's been kind of been used to death lately in a lot of Disney Plus shows.
yeah, I think this was more about the connection between Ahsoka and Anakin. Like, I think Ahsoka and Vader, they don't kind of have that. It doesn't mean as much if you see them together
Yeah,
versus seeing Anakin and Ahsoka together.
Plus, it was so badass to see those Vader flashes, though, like in the smoke.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool. That was cool.
That was fucking cool.
Again, like if I kind of tell people this a lot in my like everyday life. You know, if don't be afraid to watch cartoons. Like if you're a grown ass adult, don't be afraid to watch cartoons. It's okay. Like cartoons are cool now. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. If you want to see Ahsoka and Vader, like watch Rebels
Yep.
because they did it beautifully on Rebels. This it wasn't so much about the Vader aspect of it. It was more about him as Anakin, and yeah, I think they nailed it. If I had one critique, and I think when I'm gonna say it, I think we're all gonna think the same thing. Like I don't know, is Tamora Morrison like that busy that they couldn't give him a call and be like, hey, you want to come be in Ahsoka?
Well, it's also the fact that Captain Rex wasn't even live action. He was still fully CGI, you know?
They just gave you the voiceover. That's all.
Yeah, they gave you, like, yeah, a voiceover. So
I
it wasn't
mean,
even live.
they could have, but I guess I don't know. Maybe they didn't think of it. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. It's just that really would have put it like over the like just have one scene of him kind of come in and popping his helmet off, and then he kind of looks like Rex. I don't know. That's a nitpick. I get it. That's a nitpick. Like we still got to see like Rex. I'll take it, but it was good. It's just again, I wish I wish the story was progressing a little faster. Like what I want is what I kind of want is to just kind of see like more like Thrawn doing stuff in the galaxy. Like that's what I thought we were gonna get, but it seems like the whole show is just about them trying to find him. Like it seems like they're gonna find Thrawn and Ezra in like the last episode, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be disappointing.
Yep.
Uh, so hopefully this next episode we'll kind of get to see some Thrawn, but
How many episodes we got left? We have 3, right?
I think there's like three. I think there's 8 episodes.
I knew they were gonna do this from the beginning. Like they do this every time with these Disney
Yeah.
Plus shows. They like deliberately make the first half or the majority of the season just boring as fuck, but good enough to keep you watching because you know something big is gonna happen at the end that you're gonna want to see.
Yeah.
Whereas you could just make all of it good, you know, and exciting. But oh well, sucks to suck, I guess.
Yeah, it does. But it was good. Like I said, the Rex thing is really just kind of like a nitpick. To be totally honest, I don't know. Like it would have been cool to see him kind of pop off the helmet and maybe say something to her.
Yeah, that would have been nice. It would have
Would
been
have been
very
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
We'll see. Like
People, yeah.
again, the casting. Still not. I'm still not totally sold on the casting as of yet.
Like Rosario Dawson, you mean?
And like I'm still not feeling Rosario Dawson
I,
as Ahsoka.
I'm not. Like the first thing I thought when they showed those flashbacks was that's close enough to the Ahsoka I watched in Clone Wars. You know, like not a goth. You know,
Yeah.
like not miserable and dark and gloomy and a little bit bitchy.
And I'll say this. I'll say this. Uh, you know, I think that I initially liked the prequels. Like I'm not a prequel hater by
I'm
any
not.
means. I liked the prequels when they came out. Uh, I think at this point it's 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 safe to say that if you still kind of have reservations about Hayden Christensen, I think I think he's redeemed himself by now. He's more than redeemed himself for.
Listen, he did the best he could back then with the script that was given to him,
I agree.
which was really corny. And now that he's given much better scripts, he's fine.
I
Yeah.
agree, and like I said, I like the prequels. I thought he was good in the prequels, but people were kind of hating on him. I think it's time we stop it with that, and I think that he's kind of redeemed himself. I think the prequels have kind of redeemed themselves. I think like, oh, you thought the prequel trilogy was bad. Wait till you see the sequel trilogy, then you're gonna see what bad is.
Like what people don't understand, like everybody keeps shitting on the prequels. The prequels are the only things that are keeping Star Wars alive. Everything you have from Star Wars to this point that's like alive and fresh and cherished is
Yeah,
because of what the prequels set up. Clone Wars, Rebels, all the fucking Disney Plus shows you have now. Like that
yeah,
keeps people coming back.
exactly, exactly. Like like we're not getting any Star Wars media that's focused on like the New Republic time, or we're not getting anything that's taking place in the sequel time. Like you said, like everything that we're getting, it's all related to the prequels. Like even Ahsoka is a prequel character.
Yeah, like everything interesting about Star Wars right now happens between in the prequels and between them and the original trilogy.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that's what's keeping it alive. And like all these Hayden Christensen haters suddenly love him again. It's like, where were you back then? You
yeah.
know, like yeah, he it wasn't an amazing performance because the script was just really campy. But god damn, the hate was just cruel back then.
We'll see. Like I said, I agree. I agree with you. I hope next week. I hope we ramp it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we ramp it up, and I hope we get to see Thrawn.
All right, well, I think we're gonna move on. We got a little bit of a trailer to look at. We got two things here. We'll do the Spider-Man stuff first, and then we'll move on to what you call it, Aquaman.
Sounds good.
Yeah, put it, share it with you guys too. So we're just gonna take a look if you're into gaming. Sony had their state of play, and they showed a little bit more of Spider-Man 2, which I'm a hype for.
Same.
Like, I'm genuinely hype. I'm not normally hyped for games, so like Spider-Man though, I'm hyped for. So we're gonna take a look at it.
This is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of.
I think I'm on got you on a different browser. That's weird that they don't let you hear it. Gotta be in the same fucking browser. That sucks. You know what? Y'all don't really need that much sound. Y'all don't need to hear it. It's just the people need to hear it.
Yeah, that's good.
You'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of two iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn. And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before. Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island, exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the two wall crawlers in the open world, and thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly. Delivering a bigger city and playing as not one but two spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel.
Kraven looks pretty
not yet
cool.
seen in this Spider-Man universe.
Yeah, he looks good.
The spider heroes have new AR tech in the lenses
Much
of their
better than the
masks,
one we're
providing
getting.
a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities,
I like that
including
there's
crime to
kind of
stop
like
from
you
the game's
got
various
specific
enemy
missions
factions,
for
also now
specific
feed into the new district
Spider-Man
progress system. which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your Spider Hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and lots of suits. Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I like the Spider-Man 3
On behalf of
black
Insomniac
suit.
Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city has to offer, and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
I can't wait to play that shit, bro.
I already got it pre-ordered, friend.
Nice.
I got it pre-ordered.
What you got digital or what?
No, I wanted the one with the statue, so I got that. So it comes with a physical copy.
That's what's up. Plus there was some other stuff for Spider-Man. They were showing if you got the digital deluxe, they got these outfits. So take a look at that real quick.
Oh yeah, these are the pre-order stuff.
I'm not that crazy about all of them though.
No, they're not that amazing.
They're not. Like I said, I would just prefer outfits that come from the comics. That's it.
Yeah.
Like that one looks kind of ridiculous to me. Like that purple one.
Yeah.
I don't like when Spider-Man has a hood.
What if it's Ben Reilly?
Well, that's a different story. But lately, they just give Spider-Man a hood for like every costume.
So yeah, with the pre-order, you get 5 extra suits per Spider-Man there. So that's pretty cool. And I look forward to it. Like I said, I'm getting this for sure. Moving on before we time's up. All right. Got one more thing on the docket, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the trailer for Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. So this should be interesting, especially since it has no real DCEU stuff because it's dead now. So let's take a look.
Basically unemployed. A wanderer with no home. But now, I'm a husband and a father. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm hiding.
Why?
My job was to
That's just like the whole thing of like, oh, he's a superhero, and guess what? He's settling down. He's got a baby now.
I finally got it.
Changes diapers.
King of Atlantis.
Plus, he's a superhero.
$500 million
Yeah.
from every known
I think you're a hater.
Do you want to see the Aquaman suit hanging on a clothesline?
like me.
Yeah, you do.
You're a hater.
Aquaman and destroy everything.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
shit,
like-
it's
this is
Black
not-
Manta. Hold on, that's
This is
better.
not appealing to me.
Murder his family.
Oh my god, it's Nicole Kidman.
His kingdom to ash.
Like I said, the Black Manta looks good.
He must be stopped, or a global meltdown is imminent.
I think I know someone might be able to help us.
Remember when they announced Trench movie, and people were like, "Why are they making a movie based on the Trench?" Then it got canceled, and then we found out later it was a secret Black Manta movie. I sort of wish we were just getting that.
Yeah. God, that'd been fucking cool.
True king builds bridges. We need to find Manta. He's different now. He's stronger than before.
Black Manta.
Oh, he looks so good though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Black Manta looks easily the best part of this movie. I wish this was just a Black Manta movie.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, he looks good.
I don't know what lies ahead, but we can't leave our children a world without hope. You're not as bad at this as you think. If you lead, the Seven Kingdoms will follow.
Amber.
So yeah, Aquaman. Lost
Eh.
Kingdom. I mean, like we talked about this like off the air, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't think this is gonna be a bad movie because the first one was apparently good, but I've never seen the first one, and the only reason I've never seen the first one is because I don't care about Aquaman.
Oh, it's actually really good though.
I bet it is, but I don't care
like it a
about
lot.
Aquaman.
But just because you don't care about him now doesn't mean you can't watch the movie and potentially be like, okay, I'm
No,
on
but here's the
board
thing:
with
I'll
Aquaman
never
now.
be that kind of a fan for Aquaman. I'm not saying that I would never watch the movie. I'm not even purposely not going to watch the movie. It's just a thing of I have not had no like affinity. Like I want to sit down and give this movie an hour change of my time. Like I don't care to, because I don't care for Aquaman and Justice for Johnny. So yeah, that's how we rolling. Justice for Johnny.
What does Justice for Johnny have to do with Aquaman?
Well, because Amber Heard's in Aquaman. Fuck Amber Heard. Justice for Johnny.
Yeah, but she already got paid from that first movie.
Yeah, but I still don't have to.
She already got paid.
I still don't have to look at it though, because when I look at it, I think of the injustice that Johnny had to go through. His name smeared. And not only his name, but shit smeared on his helmet and the loss of a finger. Justice for Johnny. His reputation smeared.
I don't know, like
no, but like on a real, like I've never cared about Aquaman as a character, being a comic book reader. Like I've never been like a fan of his, so like to go see his movie, especially when now there's no like DCEU, so like to at least have some interest in it. Like now, I just don't like care. Like I don't care. Like same way as like Blue Beetle just came out. I haven't seen it, and honestly don't really care to see it because I don't care for Blue Beetle. And it doesn't do nothing in the overall arc. Like I said, I'll still watch MCU shit because at least it's still all connected. Even if it's bad, I'll still see it because I want to see what is next. Like the Ms. Marvel thing. I know that's just going to be trash. And I don't want to see it, but I'm going to see it because it's still connected.
Yeah, but Aquaman is good because it's not connected. That's what makes it better.
But that's not what we came in at. That's not what we came in on, though.
Oh, still, it's.
I mean, I get it. We can agree to disagree, but it's just for me. I just haven't had the urge to like. I want to see it. Like I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I know it's good, and I'll probably see it eventually, but I just don't care. Like Aquaman don't live that. He doesn't occupy that kind of space in my head as a superhero. And like I said, I like a lot of superheroes, and I've collected comics. Like I said, I'm one of the real ones. I was out there in the trenches when it wasn't cool. And like I said, back in the day, guess who wasn't cool? Aquaman. Guess who wasn't cool? Aquaman.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna say that. Because again, people out here living a fucking lie about the hierarchy of these superheroes. I'll be that.
You're right.
I'll be that gatekeeper, because people need to stop living in this fantasy that the heroes that they're sitting here worshiping today were actually not that popular back then. So the nostalgia someone's feeling is manufactured. It's manufactured.
But that's what's
nostalgia.
That's why it's a good thing, because it's like, yeah, like Aquaman back in the day, yeah, he was kind of like the laughing stock, like he was like the laughing stock of the DC universe, and now he's finally getting his glow up, you know, like finally.
And that's great for those
I think it's
down for Aquaman.
I think it's a good thing. Like, I think it's a good thing that Aquaman is finally cool and new people can finally come on board. Like, that's the thing.
You're misconstruing what I'm saying. It's not even a thing of the whole joke of Aquaman. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking on a comic standpoint. He was not a profitable hero. He wasn't a profitable comic book, meaning they were not making Aquaman comics. Aquaman wasn't sought out to be read. That's my point. I'm not even talking about as a popular character in the comic book sense or just a joke of a superhero. I'm talking in a profitable business sense of when I was out there buying comics as a kid and a teen, no one gave a fuck about the Justice League. When it came to DC, if your name wasn't Superman or Batman, you had to do a lot for people to actually pay attention to you. And when it came to Marvel, if you weren't a Fantastic Four, if you weren't an X-Man or some form of mutant, or your name wasn't Peter Parker, no one gave a fuck about you. The exception to that rule may have been the Hulk and sometimes Thor, but no one gave a fuck about a goddamn Avenger. Nobody cared about Wakanda. Nobody cared about that. They barely cared about Deadpool, because Deadpool wasn't even doing shit because he didn't even talk back then.
Like, that's fine, but
I'm not. Like, but I'm done pretending. That's my point. Is it's like, if people want to enjoy it, go ahead. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like Aquaman was the shit, because he wasn't. And all these people that sit here today and act like they were down from day one, you wasn't, because he wasn't selling the single runs of Aquaman wasn't doing nothing. They had to cut this man's hand off to give him a mullet to make him relevant. And it barely worked.
Agreed. Like I don't think anybody's saying like Aquaman was cool back in the day, or I don't think anybody's arguing that Aquaman wasn't cool back in the day. Like, nobody is arguing that. Like I just said, like, he was like the laughing stock. Like, he was like the joke. But I think it's for me. I think it's great that like Aquaman is he's getting he's seen differently now, where maybe like back in the day, like, he wasn't profitable, but he's profitable now. Like, the Avengers were not profitable back in the day. I totally agree. Like, that's why we got the MCU, because Disney had to sell all the movie rights, and the only thing they had left were the Avengers, because people cared so little about the Avengers that studios didn't even want to bother buying the rights for those characters. But
yeah, like now, I said, but that's like, I have no beef with the MCU existing. I have no beef with Captain America and all these D-list heroes existing and getting the shot, getting the prominence. I just always, it just always puts a bad taste in my mouth listening to like mainstream and people online act like they were fans, and it's like, you really weren't, though. You really weren't. Because if you were, the MCU wouldn't look the way it would now, because Marvel would have had money and wouldn't have had to sell off all their good shit back in the 90s. Like I said, if you really were there, you would have been buying the books with me and the other nerds that weren't cool, and making sure that these dudes didn't have to sell off their top sellers. So, like, man, I'm just... it just always I always find it funny. Like everybody, oh, I love Venom. You wasn't reading Lethal Protector. Oh, I love Deadpool. You know he didn't talk before. Like you just stop it. The fake fanery. I'm just done with it. It just makes me not want to watch any more superhero movies because it's like all the fake fans that sit there and pretend like they were there, and it's like you weren't. And if people say I'm gatekeeping, yes, I am.
I mean, okay, but they're here now.
Yeah, they're here now, but they're fake. They're fake. Because it'd be one thing to say you're a fan and you're a new fan, that's fine. But people are pretending like they were back in the day, and it's like you weren't back in the day. You're now you're back in the now. You're a now fan. You're not a back in the day fan. Like I said, we know who the real back in the day fans are to the now fans, but the now fans seem to get the get the spotlight for some reason. They spit a whole lot of nonsense. People out there not even believing that Stan Lee created Spider-Man. That's the now fans. The ones that don't even believe Stan Lee created Spider-Man. Those are the now fans. And I'm not associating myself with the now fans.
Why don't they believe that? What's happening?
Because they think Spider-Man was created by Disney.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You want to be a part of that fan base? Not me. I gatekeep those bitches. Fuck that shit. Y'all are fake.
Such a weird
Yeah,
thing.
it's very weird.
I mean, yeah, like again, nobody. I don't think anyone's kind of disputing that. Like that's a problem though. That's a problem with like any community. That's a problem with like any community. You're always gonna have those like you're always gonna have like those people, you know? Like like again, I don't I don't want to cycle it back, but it's kind of like you know like when I'm talking to people like in like anime like groups and stuff like that, like I have no problem like openly admitting that like yeah, like I'm just now starting to get into One Piece. Like I don't claim to be one of those people that's like oh yeah, like I was like a One Piece fan like from the beginning, like you know, like no, like you know, like I admit like I'm just getting into it now. But yeah, there's always gonna be those toxic people that are like, no, I was a fan of this back in the day, but back in the day, like comics were not cool. Like it was, and that's why I was saying like it's okay to watch cartoons now because like geek culture is just pop culture now. But it wasn't always like that. Like I remember when I was in like high school, like if you were kind of like if you kind of got caught watching like cartoons, like you got like made fun of. Like, I remember like in my basement watching Transformers, you know, and then my brother and his friends would come over and like they kind of made fun of me for watching cartoons, and they're like, "Oh, like it's for babies," but now it's cool. Like now they make cartoons for like adults. So geek culture is just pop culture now, but it wasn't always like that. Like I said, you know, Smith, you and I like we're very much cut from the same cloth because me too. I was into comics when it wasn't cool and like liking superheroes and stuff like that. Like it wasn't cool and like it wasn't like mainstream.
Yeah, like, but it's like the fact that people sit here and act like they day oneers, and it's like I know you wasn't day one because if they were day one, they wouldn't have had to do what they had to do back in those days because it was very niche. They were still considered for kids, and the only other people that were collecting were speculators who thought they were gonna make money off of them.
Yeah, like I remember a time where Iron Man was so irrelevant. If you typed, and I remember this vividly because I did it so many times. Like, if you typed Iron Man into Google, all you would get was like things that are related to like the Iron Man competition. Like if you wanted like the comic book character Iron Man, you had to type in like Iron Man comic book or like Iron Man like Marvel or like Iron Man like superhero. That's how irrelevant Iron Man was. Like I remember that time. Like that's how irrelevant Iron Man was.
Mm-hmm. All of
Uh
them.
I uh in saying which is better, Aquaman or Submariner? Like do you mean like the movie versions or
Or
are we talking the
as comic book characters.
in Aquaman
Ah,
and Namor's hard to compare as a character because he's not an overly exciting character, but he's kind of done a lot of stuff.
Submariner, I think has a lot more going than Aquaman. Like the fact that he's a mutant, but he's a mutant of a different race of people that ain't, from the surface world. On top of that, he's not he's an anti-hero. It's like sometimes he can help you, but then sometimes he won't help you. And sometimes he could be a dick. And he's very touch a grade type of a character, where Aquaman is specifically he's just a hero. Sure, he protects his people, but he's not willing to wage war against other heroes for it.
Yeah.
It's where Namor is like, fuck all that. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, and speaking of fuck and dick, didn't he like
Fuck.
didn't he like bang like both Emma Frost and Sue Storm?
He probably did. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He stayed trying to charm other men's women.
Yeah, he was like he was a home wrecker for sure.
So it's like, yeah.
I don't know if he like dicked them, but I know that he tried to.
But just like Aquaman, Submariner is an irrelevant character. Like, yeah, he's been around the Marvel universe for years, and he's done a lot. But he's only good if he's with the like Fantastic Four or something. Like, sure, his beef with Wakanda is known, but again, you got two characters that no one's reading beefing. Do you really care?
No.
Exactly.
Ian, that's my point. Like you might have been one of the people reading Iron Man comic. Like you might have been one of those people reading the comics, but the mainstream population was not reading that comic.
Ian, look here. I got Iron Man comics too. I've read enough Iron Man to know how irrelevant he was back in the day.
Yeah, like
I've read enough Iron Man to know how irrelevant he was back in the day.
Yeah, like even if you go back and read some of those older stories, like back in the day, he was like a C-list character.
Yeah, at best, like Iron
Best.
Man. Like I said, Iron Man and Avengers show up when they got a big epic event and they need extra bodies. But back in the days, it was about some of the singularity characters and the X-Men. So it was like Spider-Man, Hulk, Daredevil once in a while. And then the rest were like Fantastic Four, X-Men, and then scattered ass Avengers and other scraggles of superheroes like Alpha Flight or the New Warriors or some shit.
Yeah.
But nobody was popping off like that. But this was like even Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is a popular character, but no one was out there buying his books and reading his shit. And the only time you ever saw Doctor Strange in the comics is when they needed a magician, when they needed a sorcerer supreme on some epic level shit. Other than that, no one gave a fuck.
Mm.
Same way no one gave a fuck about Iron Fist and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and all of them. No one cared. They exist, but they weren't top tier players. They weren't carrying standalone comics that motherfuckers was out here buying. That's how you know the measure of the popularity of a character. Can they sell a standalone book? Can anyone regale me of Black Widow's great story arcs of single runs? I'll wait. Hawkeyes?
Nothing like she's had some recent like hitters, but nothing back in the day.
Yeah, not recent. Yes, I'm talking back when it mattered, back in the day, before any concept of a movie was ever on the table. Was she out there busting out standalones? Was Hawkeye busting out standalones?
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. No, exactly. That's what I mean. That's why the MCU exists, because no studio wanted to buy rights for Black Widow. No studio wanted to buy Avengers or Captain America, Iron Man or Thor. That's why the MCU had them. It was like the X-Men, like Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, the Hulk.
Yeah, they were all gone. They were all,
like
all sold off because those were the real sellers.
Like even Daredevil and Ghost Rider got sold off before Captain America and Iron Man. Like it's kind of crazy if you think about it now, but like back like 20 years ago, like Daredevil was considered Daredevil was more top tier over Iron Man, which if you think about it by today's standards,
that's because
his like books ludicrous.
His books would sell, because when Frank Miller came along and fucking changed the game on his shit, people wanted to read Daredevil. Like I said, it was like singular characters in certain groups, whereas like anybody who was an Avenger considered character, nobody gave a fuck about. But like dudes like Spider-Man, dudes like I said, like Daredevil, like the Punisher, those dudes got play. People gave a fuck about those dudes. But no one gave a fuck about Avengers. Like I said, no one gave a shit about Cap. Nobody gave a shit about Falcon. Nobody gave a shit about Wonder Man and Wasp. And like I said, the only thing we know about Hank Pym is that he slapped fucking Jan, and we keep it moving. We keep it moving. Sometimes he's Ant-Man. Sometimes he's Giant Man. Sometimes it's Goliath. Sometimes it's Yellow Jacket. Depends on how fucked up he is at the time. I don't know. You feel? But either way. Anyway.
Hank Pym's a hot mess.
Yeah.
And a wife beater.
But we're going to wrap this up because I do got to make some moves soon. But do appreciate y'all coming out here tonight. Smash the like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Y'all know what it is. It's almost time for the host title. But we're going to call it for the night. Everybody, as always, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, and we'll make sure to always kick out. Thick boys out.
Jiggle by pickle.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kindness, all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! And the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the living break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. All this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skills to blow Xeno away.